Now the First Alert forecast with meteorologist Kai O'Mara.
Good morning, everybody. Obviously, last week's abnormally cool weather was not typical at all for the start of May, and this whole upper air pattern isn't necessarily the most common thing either. In fact, there are two areas of low pressure totally cut off from the main jet stream, so everything is moving very slowly right now. In fact, that low pressure center out towards the east coast is the same one that actually affected us at the end of last week. Now, our next low is already on shore. It's just sitting out in the desert southwest and spinning. Looks like by the time we get late Wednesday into Thursday, we'll start to feel the effects on that. But it's been a wet May so far, no question about that. Cedar Rapids nearly at 3 inches. Iowa City, give it another third of an inch and you'll be nearly at your monthly average for May. Waterloo and Dubuque, a little over 2 1/4 most spots. The average for the month is about 4.2. And here's the latest data we have for you on the Mississippi River as well. In fact, it's mainly just staying elevated right now. You may see this rise up about an additional foot over the next week, but just a heads up, some of the numbers now compared to flood stage, we are getting there. So just keep that in mind. It's more or less all the snow melt and rain to the north is just keeping the Mississippi very elevated, especially after last week's 10 to nearly 20 inches of snow up in southeastern Minnesota. That certainly doesn't help the river at all. Here's live First Alert pinpoint Doppler radar. Nothing out there right now. Not expecting anything today. We'll probably see some scattered clouds, and that's about the extent of it. It is beautiful out there right now. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s, most spots. 69 at Cedar Rapids, 72 in Iowa City. Notice the locally cooler values. These also happen to be communities that actually saw some snow that they had to shovel out of the way late last week from Charles City down towards Tama. Still a little bit of a lingering effect there of the snow. That's all melted down now, but the ground is still pretty wet out there in central Iowa. Here's satellite and radar all across the upper Midwest. There are those scattered showers associated with that big low down to the southeast U.S. Again, that low is just not moving very much, but thankfully that moisture is not going to reach us today. It's mainly just some scattered cloud cover that we deal with. And again, the whole weather pattern is moving very slowly across the upper Midwest. Weak high pressure controlling our weather here for today, right throughout the day tomorrow. But here's our next low drifting out of the southwest. There is some moisture to it. It's probably going to take all day to get here on Wednesday, but the later we go on Wednesday, the better our opportunity then for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. First Alert forecast for today. Northeast Iowa looks great. 70 at Fayette, 71 at Fairbank. Partly sunny sky out there. Winds will be light out of the north today. Only around 5 to 10 if we can even get that fast on the winds. Overall looks very nice. 71 in Waterloo, 75 in Vinton and Fairfax. Partly sunny sky out there for the day today. Dubuque, you're already at 68, well on your way to some low to mid 70s. 73 at Cascade and Maquoketa, 75 at Center Point and Cedar Rapids. Under partly sunny skies. Southeastern Iowa already in the 70s, so at least looking at mid 70s. Locally we could see some upper 70s out there today. Looks like an awfully nice afternoon ahead. For tonight, nearly identical to last night, upper 40s to around 50 for overnight temperatures. It's pretty typical for the first week of May as well. Winds again nearly non-existent overnight. Tuesday, pretty much identical to the day today with temperatures generally into the mid 70s as an average. We could see a few upper 70s again out there tomorrow, especially from Iowa City southward. Late Wednesday into Thursday, that's the next area of low pressure that's set to track through. Very slow moving, so timing that, it does look late Wednesday through much of Thursday. We'll at least have to watch for some scattered activity. Friday is quiet. Next cold front arrives this weekend. Looks like Saturday, rain chance out there. Temperatures briefly into the upper 50s for highs, but that's not a sign of an overall pattern change. We're going to get very warm next week.
I was going to say,
very summer-like.
You threw the but in there to save your complete sentence.
Fill in the blank, Nicole.
Speaks for itself.
Yes, it does.
Thanks a lot, Kai.
Yeah.